Hello, everyone. Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, episode 11. Look at everyone, resting, sleeping so soundly in their beds, unaware of what the day has in store for them. Which is going to be a lot of work, actually. No, we need to get this area taken care of. And most importantly, we need to start setting up a sleet wheat grow room. So, I'm not going to be able to look at the requirements without building a hydroponic farm area. Or I guess I could uproot one of these. Yeah, I'd kind of like to look at the requirements. Maybe if I click on the details of sleet wheat. No. That's not going to do it. Oh, these bottles. I do not like them. Okay. So we got two avenues we can go. We can start working on getting the water collection sorted. Or we can just pipe right off of this wire here. We've got plenty of room on this circuit and funnel our irrigation that way, which I think is what we're going to do. So let's see. Obviously, we're going to need to get rid of this door. It's not serving any purpose over there now. Actually, but before we do... Before we do... Let's dig this out. Yeah, and then... Then we'll go ahead and connect that like that, and give ourselves a mechanical air, or a mechanized airlock. Right there ought to be fine. Okay, let's make it happen. Still got a good bit of CO2 up here. Although we're not really optimized to get rid of the CO2, we'll have to clear this out. Okay, fine. Clear you out. That'll help the CO2 funnel down this way. And then over here, yeah, I don't know, that CO2 should just be falling. It's just taking time for the polluted oxygen to bypass it. There's all this mixing and exchanging going on here. It's just going to take time. It's a couple of large air masses. Okay, now what we can do is deconstruct you. And then we'll dig you out. Yep. And then we'll go ahead and put in a little ceiling here. Just for now. I don't think I'm going to leave it like this indefinitely. And we're absolutely going to want some insulated tiles here eventually. It's going to get really cold in the dining facility if we don't. Or really hot. No, we got this abyssalite here, kind of like a buffer. No, but there's none here. It's just cold air coming in that way. Okay. Let's look at this hot mess. None of that is needed anymore. Now, eventually, the floor will be... it's not going to mesh up evenly everywhere. I'm thinking. We're going to have to get more Wheezewort seeds. Yes, we are. So we can go ahead and ladder down here to dig you two up. And then we can dig over that way to get you. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I'm not... Ooh. That's going to be bad unless I plan out... an escape for everyone. So let's make sure everyone has an escape. And this is what? This is just holding all the polluted ice and snow and stuff that can melt? Yeah. Okay. We probably won't want to insulate this room at first, because I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we're going to want to borrow the cold from this area, I would imagine. And we might even need some wheezeworts too. So the floor will eventually come out this way. Let's do that. So we'll start like this. And dig... Well, yeah, let's effectively dig all of this out. Okay, that'll work. And then we can also we can afford to deconstruct these. No. No. Get that ladder going for Otaku Samurai. Let's deprioritize all of that and get that ladder as a priority, please. Oh, everyone's down here now. Come on. There you go. Out. Out. Run. Oh. Woo. Okay. That was almost bad. Almost. Yeah, there's a little bit of air up there. Here, I'll give you guys this in case, because you're going to have to chase that polluted oxygen up as you go, I'm sure. Yeah, everybody's like, go to the bubble of nasty cold air. That'll add to your stress level a little bit. Won't it, Foxheart? Yeah. Oh, Stacy. Oh. I bet right about now Stacy misses being assigned to the microbe musher full time. Kitsunopal's like, nah, it's not much better over there. Alright, let's get all of this dug out. Nobody's getting any work done because they have to spend all their time up there. Alright, so we can start planning out our grow room at least, a little bit. I'd like to at least get a hydroponic farm tiled down so that I can see what the requirements are going to be. Let's go ahead and deconstruct you. I guess we'll make it out of gold just because we have so much. Alright, now let's give all of this the highest of priorities, please. Oh, except you don't have to cut up the sleetweed on purpose. I mean, if it's in the way, then by all means. Otherwise. Okay. Good, good, good. Everybody's doing that. The dining facility we don't need to worry about yet. This hatch is still right there. We're going to have to force you out here pretty soon. Now what I want to do over here, though... No power? Because the coal generators are being neglected. Of course. That's okay. No. No, we don't need to do that. Instead, what we need is to dig this out, like that. And then... Can they hop that? Can I hatch? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out. We'll give them a little spot. We'll see what they can do. Overheated. This wheezewort just can't seem to keep things cool over here. Well, there's a fix for that. We'll make it out of gold amalgam. There you go. Priority 9. Oh, right, I'm excited. I want some frost buns. I don't know about you guys, but I am really looking forward to some frost buns. Oh, look at that. We tapped into an oxygen pocket. Yay. There's a place to breathe now. Carbon dioxide, oxygen. How is this doing? This is all a priority 9. Yeah, let's get it done. I'm not sure Looks like the temperature is warming up here. I'm guessing just from everybody being here. That pocket of air is not going to last you a whole lot longer either. All right, this is looking pretty good. We'll have our own little sleet wheat hallway. I still can't look at the requirements because you guys won't build this hydroponic square. There we go. I'm paranoid somebody's going to be trapped somewhere and suffocate. All right, what do we have? Let's take a minute to look at it with the game paused. Sleet wheat. Oh, those are requirements. 40 to minus 35. Such a narrow window. Gas pressure 750 grams. Ooh, we do not have that. Clean water and fertilizer. We don't have a lot of fertilizer. How much are we making over here? It doesn't say. Requires flipping. So we have 2,000 kilograms, and each one is going to require 4 kilograms per cycle. How long do they take to grow? 20 cycles. Ooh, that's a bit of an investment. Okay. All right, okay. Well, we might keep the mealwood around for a while just to help augment our food production. We're still sterile over there. You need to be a 9. Get that polluted oxygen out of there. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I'm probably going to need... Okay, so I want to use Wheezewort. I'm thinking I want to use Wheezewort seeds in order to cool the area down, but it's such a narrow window. I think instead what we're going to have to do is use a temperature switch. Yeah, I think we're going to have to use a temperature switch and control it that way. You know what? For now, you can have this ladder and get rid of this one. Yeah, that'll work. For now. And then we'll get rid of this. Yep. Yep. That looks good to me. Now I think we're going to stop with the priority 9s for a second. There's a lot of things being neglected. We don't have any power going to the coal generators. The mealwood plants are... Oh, they're back to a 5. Of course they are. Of course they are. It's not that I necessarily want them to always be a 9, but I would love it if you could default them to, like, say, a 7. So only a few of these are going to give excellent yield now. It's because we're just not keeping it cold enough in here. It's trying. Without the Wheezewort plant over there, though, probably could go back to insulated over there. It's ever what. We'll see. I'm not hugely concerned. Okay, we've got hatches over there. That hatch is still down there. What if we sweep all that up? That could be a good idea. Let's make some more liceloaf. This meal lice is off limits for people to eat. Yeah, we'll sweep all this up. Oh, we're gonna need storage. We are gonna need more storage. Well, we could do a storage area down here just for now. Everybody's delivering all this ice. No, just priority 5. It's not super important. Don't neglect your other duties to shove this thing full of ice. That's not important. Okay, so I'm thinking for hydroponic farm, Wolframite's gonna conduct temperature better because we kind of want the cold. What did I make you out of? We don't have a lot of Wolframite though, do we? Probably not enough. Takes 100 kilograms. Oh, we've got plenty. Is that how I want to do it? I think that's probably good. Let's go ahead and deconstruct up this. Oh, I'm not sure how large I want the room to be. I know I want it to be pretty large. I'm just not sure how large. So we're barely keeping up with power now. So I think it's time to enable the other coal generator. Please and thank you. And go ahead and fill it up. There we go. Now we're making enough power. Look at that. Transformers filling up, filling up. Batteries are charging. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to carry an electrical wire. I'm just going to do this at a 7. All the way down here for now. And we'll give ourselves a pump. Just to irrigate everything. Also do this at a 7. And then the liquid pipe. Should it be insulated? No, I don't really care if the water gets cold. We'll have to cool the area that the water's being piped through anyways. In fact, I probably want... I don't want to start using my abyssalite yet. Yeah, I don't even have that much of it. Let's just do granite. Yeah, we'll just do granite for now. And then out over here and over this. Oh, that looks so bad. Oh, it's whatever. All right. That will get us started. And we'll do more wolframite hydroponic farm tiles there. That's probably a lot. Let's do some math real quick. So a frost bun takes 77 sleet wheat grain to make 1? Oh no, it consumes 3. It consumes 3? Whoa. Whoa. Because we get 25 per... Oh my goodness. This is plenty large enough. We don't need anything bigger than this. Oh my. Okay. Let's just leave it like this for now. So we're gonna need to get rid of this ladder over here. And then we're gonna need a door with an airlock. I'm thinking there is fine. So we can pump in the cold air here. I'm thinking. Okay, so what if we put a thermo switch here in an atmosphere, Should we just use the CO2 that we have available here? They don't have a specific air requirement, do they? Just a gas pressure, right? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and build the pipe and the wire, everyone. The CO2 is still struggling to get down there. Pollution exposure on the boxes. Not good. We're going to need another air deodorizer over here. Now, I'm not worried about putting the air deodorizers all over the place for now. Because, well, first of all, we have a lot of sand. But secondly, we can always get rid of them later. They don't use electricity, they don't produce heat, and if they're not exposed to polluted oxygen, they don't use their sand. Like this one up here, you can see its sand is just staying the same. And it's only using sand when it hits polluted oxygen. So for that matter, or for that reason rather, I'm not worried at all about just letting them do their own thing. Let's get... Pretty sure these settings are how I want. Yeah, no sandstone. Actually, we can go ahead and include sandstone. We'll likely switch, because these are all sandstone. Yeah. We'll likely switch to sedimentary rock for the hatches before too much longer. So let's go ahead and let's make sure there's nothing else going on here. I don't want to store seeds here. Organic algae is fine. Fertilizer. Sand. Consumable ore. Nope. Alright. Copy settings. There we go. And here. Wait a minute. I don't want these to be a 9. A 5, please. Thank you. That'll work. Alright, let's keep making liceloaf. Like it's going out of style. Awaiting irrigation. That is a thing that happened. So we're going to have to move our pump down here. Not a huge deal. There's tons of water available. So we're just going to change the ladder down like that. Ooh, no, we're not going to get all crazy with the wire. That's not necessary. And then we'll take our pump, or our piping, like that, and then we can go ahead and deconstruct all. Right there. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that so we can get our irrigation back for our mealwood plants. And then how are we doing here? Requires flipping. How about you guys flip these? Maybe. It doesn't... I want to see how much fertilizer those give me so I have an idea. That hatch is still there. Nobody's working on any of this because it's all 5s. Yeah, now it's 7s. How do you like me now? Oh, this hatch is eating the clay off the air deodorizer. Wow, our coal is just... We're doing so well with the coal. Nope, obviously 15% was too low. Now that we have increased power demands, let's up that to 25%. Because those batteries are about to be out. Somebody can deliver some coal. The transformers are offline. I know the food reserves are low. I guess everybody wants to get this done before they worry about the coal generators. Nope, there we go. Gigi's got it under control. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Foxheart. Excellent. Now we are irrigating and powered. Okay, that problem has been solved. These are back in a sterile atmosphere. Okay, good. They've been flipped. Emitting fertilizer, 1 gram a second, so a kilogram every 10 seconds. Yeah, that's slow. We're going to have to eventually... we're going to have to eventually start making fertilizer. We're going to have to start making fertilizer. Oh, these are going to be ready to harvest soon. Don't despair. Is this pump wired and ready to go? Yep, it's just not pumping because the pipe isn't filled. Now, I'd like to run the pipe through these, but that gave me a bit of an issue over here. I had to pipe from underneath, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. Hopefully these plants will be harvested soon, 99%. Excellent yield, a lot of excellent yields, good yields. We have plenty of extra seeds. At least as long as we get a good yield, we'll get the extra calories. Yeah, this thing needs to be running non-stop. Stacy, back at your old post, I see. I know, that's what the terrarium's there for. Make sure you use it. So these refrigerators can't store raw sleet wheat? Because raw sleet wheat isn't edible. We're going to need a place that's... Sleet wheat grain. We'll make you a 6. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we're going to have this thermo switch here. And probably an atmospheric switch as well. No, let me think about it. Let me think about it. Because the switch is going to have to run... we're going to need to run the megawatt wire over and get ourselves a brand new transformer for this. That's what we're going to have to do. Are we charging the batteries? We are charging the batteries when all 3 generators are running. And we're going to need significantly more fertilizer. No, no, go back up there. Yeah. Burrow up there. Oh. Playing this game with the hatch. It's a little frustrating. There you go. Beautiful. Dig you up and open you. That helps. That helps a little bit. Now I can get that off my mind. This, though. This is going to be a thing. What we're going to need... Okay, alright. What we're going to need is a room... No. Let's do this over here. Okay, 4x like that. And then we'll go down like that, just for now. We'll deconstruct these, and we'll dig up the ice. There we go. This is going to need to be insulated. Oh, that ice is melting. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a problem. I knew it was. Dig up that, and we're going to need to hop over here and dig up this. And then everyone can mop. So the problem is the way to cool one of these rooms is tied to basically the air conditioner unit that pumps air in at a lower temperature. But that's also going to control the atmospheric pressure. Well, we could kind of do a short-term thing. All right, let's start looking at what this would entail. It would entail a gas pump. Do we want to pump? Why wouldn't we pump all of this carbon dioxide out? It's warmer, but... Do I really want this room filled with carbon dioxide, though? It feels wasteful to try to have this thing full of oxygen over here. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that concerns me. Oh, I don't want to deal with that storage container yet. Let's just put a tile underneath it. This is going to bear some serious thought. If I should just use the carbon dioxide for the sleet wheat, or if I should try to fill this room with oxygen. I mean, if I leave it with carbon dioxide... No. It should be oxygen. It should be. So let's... See, the nearest deoxidizers are up there. So we've got really good pressure up there, not so much down here. We need more gas-permeable tiles in this area. That would help our cause. In fact, we'll just do that to that whole run there. And... we might need those electrolyzers. We might have to start working on our air system. For now, we're just going to use the carbon dioxide. It's a temporary thing. We'll get the ins and outs of it straightened out before too long. We're going to put Weezeworts here to keep this thing nice and cool. Yeah, then we're going to get ourselves a gas pump, which I guess we'll just pull out the CO2 from the base. I'm having a hard time coming up with a reason not just pulling the CO2 out of base. There's a good bit of it. In fact, if we set it up here, it'll pull this CO2 and that CO2. Plus, it's relatively close to the power line, which 900 watts is pretty much maxed out. That one's 900. It's time for another transformer. Okay, that means we're going to have to extend our corridor over. So let's go ahead and do that. It looks like both the hatches are over here now. Yep, both of them. That's good. So let's go ahead and dig actually all of that up while they're sleeping. We'll deconstruct those. And just in case something weird happens, like they decide to jump down here, we'll make it so they can't cross over. Although I don't know why they would. There's no natural terrain there. Even still, this whole thing here is going to need to be an access corridor, or part of the access corridor. So what I'm thinking is we're going to need a wire bridge. We're going to need a wire bridge here. And then we're going to need one here. And then we're going to need one there. Ugh. That's 4 spaces of megawatt wire, though. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost better at that point. Nope. Okay, so we're going to do this a little differently then. It's just going to make... Oh, it's going to make like an air trap, though, because in order for the air to flow down to the base, it needs... We could just gas permeable some of this. Like this section and this section. And then this section. And then deconstruct that. Yeah, we'll just do that. We've got to facilitate the airflow, as pretty as the tiles are and as much as the duplicants like them. Oh no, that horrible decor is pouring out of the access corridor. Get out of there, those wires are so ugly. There you go. Okay, so now we'll take our heavy watt wire and we'll run it like this. Only now that wire can't be there. Yeah, that wire can't be there. We need that space. I'm sorry. Yeah. So this is like a very important part here, how I choose to span this power corridor. It's kind of a big deal. And I don't want to mess it up. Oh, and of course this is just all melted and yucky, and nobody swept up the polluted ice. So gross. Gross. Okay. Start of a new day. What we can do to help our hatch out is to go like that. And we'll just get rid of those. And then hopefully that hatch will go up here and hang out up here for a bit. Because we can also give you less room to hang out over there. Okay, almost fixed this. Almost. Oh, and it's getting time to wrap things up as well. And then what? We want to do like... no, let's go like this and then like that. Like that. Okay. Ugh. Are we not able to move the printing pod? That's a silly question. I know we're not able to move the printing pod. So then we're going to have to offset this. Oof, and that's there. The ladder's going to have to move. How did I miss that? Oh well, what it is what it is. I'm not going to dwell on it, but instead... Nope, no, I got that backwards. So the wire bridge is going to have to feed here and then there. Deconstruct that. Now we'll take our ladder down like this. And then we're going to get rid of this ladder. Sort of have these hatches somewhat boxed in. They can't really jump across there. But we can always get rid of that as well. That'll help. Okay, so for the heavy watt wire, it's going to go like this. To there, and like that. And then along its merry way. All right. And we still don't have all this stuff taken care of in here. You're going to need to mop all this up and mop all that up. And then you're going to need to sweep and sweep and sweep, sweep, sweep. Let's get ourselves another liquefiable storage right here, please. That's the problem, I think, is we have all this ice. We really have nowhere to keep it currently. Oh, the episode's running long. I keep looking at the timer. This is where we're going to have to end things and wrap things up right about here. Such is life. So this has been Oxygen Not Included, episode 11. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing and sharing. Please come back next time as we continue to work on our Sleet Wheat Grow Room and hopefully get it up and running before too long, and maybe even get power back to our microbe musher. But until then, take care.